yard on the opening kickoff. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. And he's going to be brought down past the 20.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
He's got his big target, Everett. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, a run with Garenda. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Third and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always...
And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 12th touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic Taver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap, communicating with the guys up front, making sure everyone knew who they were responsible for, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's going to air this one out, and he's in. Noah Gray, touchdown Lions.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Richardson. Now a screen set up for Achane. He's got room past the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third and a yard. Off the zone read, this is Richardson.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
On first down, it's Richardson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in fit in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Throwing, Richardson. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. On second down, Richardson. Catch made right side by Thomas.
So far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
From the gun on third down, Richardson.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the player himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That one is good. And the Jaguars move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. they were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
2 minutes to go. 1st half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the outside, catch made by Worthy.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the handoff, this is Achane. He is in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
James York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Lions will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
23, Lions 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Richardson to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Garendo. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll get this up close to a first down as he stopped just shy of midfield. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Detroit. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Richardson. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up